Hello guys, let's see how to derive Poiseuille's equation. This equation gives you the rate of the flow of fluid through a capillary tube. So here is the capillary tube, which is cylindrical in shape, and the radius of the tube is capital R, and length of the tube is L. The pressure at this side is P1 and the pressure at this side is P2, and the liquid flows due to the pressure difference. So let's say this capillary tube is made of coaxial cylinders, like the fluid flows in the form of layers, coaxial cylinders. I've considered a small cylinder of radius x, and this small length is dx, which is one layer through which the fluid flows. Let's say v is the velocity of that layer, and slightly above that there is a layer which is of radius x plus dx, and the velocity is v minus dv. And we assume that the velocity of the fluid layer which is attached to the solid here is 0, it is at rest. So first of all, the fluid flows due to pressure difference. The force on that fluid is F. Force is pressure into area, which is pressure difference into area. So I'm writing pressure difference is P1 minus P2 as P into area of that. This part is pi x square, so it becomes P into pi x square is this is the viscous force which oppose actually can be taken as minus neta into area of this layer, which is 2 pi x into the length L, so can be written as 2 pi x L into dv by dx. So this is from the Newton's formula. Then you have x gets cancelled here, also pi gets cancelled. Then you have p by 2 neta L into dx, and also there is x here. So x dx, p by 2 neta L can be written as minus dv. So this is like variable separable, you can integrate this one. So integration of dv, and you have integration of this part. So when you take the value of x as 0, which is on the axis, so x is equal to 0. Let's say the velocity is uh, v, or let me do it this way. Let's say here the value of x is x, because I have assumed the velocity is v here, so it becomes v for this layer of radius x. And when x becomes r, the velocity becomes 0. We can take this one. So let me explain this once again. When the value of x is x, radius is x, which is this layer I'm talking about, there the velocity is v, and the radius r, x becomes r, then the velocity becomes 0. So on integration you have p, pressure difference, upon 2 neta L is constant, and integration of x is x square upon 2, and the limits are from x to r. And here the integration of dv is v, and there is negative, so it becomes minus of v, which is 0 minus v. Then you have upper limit minus lower limit, which is p times 4 neta L into r square minus x square, which is equal to the velocity. So now you got the velocity of the fluid layer, which is at a distance x from the axis, from the center. Now you are trying to find out the rate of flow of volume. So the rate of flow of volume, the rate of flow of volume is dv by dt, which is actually area into velocity. So area into velocity, So now you can write this dv by dt, which you're just supposed to find out the dv by dt. So this is simply area times velocity. So velocity we got as p by 4 neta L into r square minus x square is the velocity, and the area through which it flows is this is the area which you're trying to find out. It becomes 2 pi x into dx is the area, because pi x square is the area of the circle, so dA can be written as 2 pi x into dx, which is dV by dt. So on integrating this, you will actually get the complete rate of flow of throughout the capillary tube. So let's do the integration. You have P upon 4 neta L as constant, and also there is a 2 pi. So this is what is left here is integration of uh, x r square minus x cube into dx, and the limits are from 0 to capital R. So let's do this. So this becomes pi into P, pressure difference, by 2 neta into L into integration of r square into x is simply r square into x square by 2 minus integration of x cube is x power 4 upon 4, and the limits are from 0 to r. So this gives you pi p upon 2 neta L into upper limit. If you substitute, this is r cube by 2. Maybe I made a mistake here. It's r square. So yeah. So r power 4 by 2 minus r power 4 by 4. So it simply becomes r power 4 upon 4. So finally, we can write that the total rate of flow, the rate of flow which is V by T, can be written as pi into pressure difference P into radius r power 4 by 8 neta L, which is the actual Poiseuille's equation.